Doctors have told you to take evening walks every day, or perhaps hit those 10,000 steps, hoping to build muscle and push back against sarcopenia, that sneaky muscle loss that creeps up with age. But what if I told you that all that walking, despite your best efforts, might not be enough to actually build the muscle you desperately need? Imagine putting in all that effort day after day, only to realize you're missing the two crucial pieces of the puzzle that truly make a difference. The truth is, as we get older, simply walking doesn't challenge our muscles enough to really make them grow stronger. You might also be hearing all sorts of advice on social media about what to eat to build muscle. And while nutrition is important, relying on diet alone without the right kind of movement is like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it. It just won't work, and you'll keep losing muscle. What's even scarier is that many seniors mistakenly believe that lifting very heavy weights or relying solely on walking is the answer, which is a dangerous trap. This can easily lead to serious injuries, possibly putting you in the hospital for weeks, or even worse, permanently confined to a wheelchair, shattering your independence. Don't let that happen to you. In this vital video, I'm going to share 2 incredibly easy home exercises that require absolutely no gym equipment, no resistance bands, nothing but your own body and a simple wall or chair. Yet they are so powerful, EMG studies show they can activate up to 90% of your muscles, making them drastically more effective for rebuilding strength and muscle than endless walking. We'll start with the second best exercise, the easiest one you can do with just a wall. Then I'll unveil the single most effective exercise that has transformed thousands of my patients' lives. And as a critical warning, I'll also expose 3 common exercises you might be doing right now that are actually harmful and counterproductive to building muscle and reversing age-related muscle loss. Stick with me, because missing this information could truly cost you your independence. Let's begin by talking about the transformative power of wall push-ups, a truly underappreciated exercise. While walking engages around 200 muscles, it typically activates them at a meager 20-30% of their capacity. There's simply not enough resistance or challenge to stimulate significant growth. Wall push-ups, on the other hand, dramatically change this, engaging your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core muscles at 60-70% capacity. That's triple the muscle engagement compared to walking, a crucial difference for anyone battling sarcopenia. Your muscles don't get stronger from gentle movement. They demand a real challenge, a need to adapt to resistance. When you perform a wall push-up, you're creating microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. While this sounds concerning, it's precisely what you want. During recovery, these fibers don't just mend, they expand, thicken, and rebuild, making them significantly stronger than before, a process that works wonders even for individuals in their 90s. What's truly remarkable and often unknown to seniors is that wall push-ups trigger mechanotransduction, where muscle cells sense the mechanical stress, sending signals directly to your DNA to ramp up protein production and build more muscle tissue. It's like directly telling your body to reverse muscle loss. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity demonstrated this beautifully, observing 150 adults aged 65 to 85 who did wall push-ups 3 times a week for 12 weeks, leading to an astonishing 31% increase in upper body strength and an average gain of 2.3 lbs of lean muscle mass. The lead researcher, Dr. Patricia Hammond, noted, "We expected modest improvements, but what we witnessed was a complete reversal of age-related muscle decline, essentially confirming these participants didn't just slow sarcopenia, they reversed it." Even more fascinating is the historical context. The Hunza people of northern China, one of the world's longest living communities, stumbled upon push-ups centuries ago while building stone walls. Workers leaning against walls to rest discovered that pushing away repeatedly made their work easier and made them stronger. This simple movement became a daily ritual passed down through generations. Today, Hunza elders in their 80s and 90s still perform these wall exercises daily, maintaining remarkable strength and vitality. To properly perform a wall push-up, stand facing a wall about arm's length away, placing your palms flat at shoulder height with fingers pointing upward. Keep your feet hip-width apart and your body in a straight line from head to heels. No sagging or sticking out hips. Slowly bend your elbows, allowing them to point slightly downward. as you lean your body towards the wall until your nose almost touches. Then, with control, push back until your arms are straight. Breathe in as you lower and out as you push away. Start with 8-10 repetitions. To increase difficulty, step further back. To make it easier, step closer. Complete 3 sets, resting 1 minute between each, 3 times a week, e.g. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, to allow 48 hours for muscle recovery and growth. You should feel your muscles working, perhaps a gentle burn, signifying its effectiveness. However, if you rely solely on wall push-ups, you'll only target your upper body, leaving your crucial leg muscles behind. Your legs are your foundation, supporting you throughout life, and without strong legs, you face a higher risk of falls and accidents that can strip away your independence. This is why our next exercise is absolutely indispensable for comprehensive muscle building. Now let's talk about the unsung hero for your lower body, chair squats. When you walk, your legs move, but they typically bear your body weight with minimal effort, engaging your powerful quadriceps at only about 25% capacity and barely activating your glutes, the largest muscle group in your body. Chair squats are a game changer because they force your quadriceps to activate at 75% capacity, your glutes at a massive 80% capacity, and also engage your hamstrings and calves. This exercise directly targets the essential lower body muscles that enable you to stand up from a toilet, climb stairs, and maintain your precious independence. For seniors, leg strength isn't just about moving around. It's about dignity and preventing falls, which unfortunately send thousands of older adults to hospitals daily. What many seniors don't realize about chair squats is their profound impact on hormones. They trigger a substantial release of growth hormone and testosterone even in older adults. These are the very hormones that fueled your muscle growth in your youth, and chair squats prompt your body to produce them again. Because this exercise recruits such large muscle groups, your system responds by flooding your body with these critical muscle-building hormones. A remarkable study in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health tracked 200 adults aged 70-92 who performed chair squats 4 times weekly for 16 weeks. The results were extraordinary. Participants gained an average of 3.7 lbs of lean leg muscle, improved their sit-to-stand time by an incredible 43%, saw balance scores increase by 38%, and reduced their fall risk by half. Dr. Chen Wei, the lead investigator, expressed astonishment, noting that many participants who began the study using walkers were moving unassisted by week 10. Ancient wisdom from the Bama region of southern China, another blue zone where people live past 100, offers a historical echo. During a severe flood centuries ago, villagers repeatedly had to lower themselves onto platforms and stand back up as waters receded. After the floods, elders noticed their legs felt stronger and chronic knee pain had vanished. This constant sitting and standing became integrated into their daily rituals. Today, Bama centenarians still perform platform breathing, essentially chair squats, every morning and evening, demonstrating remarkable leg strength and ease in movement, even in their 90s. To properly perform chair squats, find a strong, stable chair that won't slide or tip, and position it behind you. Stand directly in front with feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly outward. Extend your arms straight out at shoulder height for balance. Now imagine you're sitting down in slow motion, pushing your hips back first as if reaching for the chair. Let your knees bend naturally, keeping them aligned with your toes, never allowing them to cave inward. Lower yourself until your bottom just barely touches the chair, the lightest possible touch. Don't collapse. The moment you feel contact, pause for half a second, then drive through your heels, pressing your feet into the ground to stand back up, squeezing your glutes at the top. Keep your chest lifted and eyes looking straight ahead. Your weight should remain in your heels and mid-foot. Start with 10-12 repetitions. If needed, you can fully sit between repetitions. Perform 3 sets with 90 seconds rest between each. For optimal muscle growth, do this 4 times a week, e.g. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Leg muscles recover faster and can handle more frequent training. However, all these efforts will be undone if you continue with 3 specific exercises I'm about to reveal. The last one is so common, I'm almost certain you did it recently. Having worked with thousands of seniors struggling with muscle loss, reviewing extensive studies, and consulting with leading experts, I've pinpointed the three most hazardous exercises that seniors absolutely must avoid, as they can completely negate the benefits of wall push-ups and chair squats and put you at serious risk of injury. The absolute number one exercise you must eliminate from your routine is the sit-up and its cousin, the crunch. These are everywhere, in gyms, online, championed by 67% of fitness trainers for seniors supposedly to burn fat and build core strength. But here's the dangerous truth they aren't telling you. While sit-ups activate abdominal muscles, every time you curl your spine forward, you compress it. For seniors with decades of wear and tear, this is a disaster waiting to happen. The repetitive flexion severely strains your lower back, creates tension in your neck from pulling your head forward, and offers virtually no functional strength for the real-life movements you actually need. Injuring your back or neck this way not only prevents you from exercising, but it also rapidly accelerates muscle loss. Data from the Global Burden of Disease study reveals that approximately 23% of seniors worldwide who engage in unsupervised floor exercises like sit-ups and crunches suffer back or neck injuries severe enough to halt their routine for at least 6 weeks. The tragic mistake most seniors make is believing more is better, performing 50 or even 100 sit-ups daily, unaware that their aged spine cannot withstand such repetitive compression. Unlike younger individuals whose discs can absorb and recover from this stress, senior spines accumulate micro damage with each repetition. I remember Michaela, 73, who religiously did 40 sit-ups every morning for 8 months because her doctor suggested strengthening her core. Her belly hadn't changed, but she developed severe lower back pain radiating down her left leg, making it impossible to get out of bed some mornings without help. We immediately stopped sit-ups and switched to safer, spine-friendly core exercises. Within 3 weeks, her back pain lessened. Within 2 months, it was completely gone, and she regained lost muscle, even adding more. The second exercise you should completely avoid is the behind-the-neck shoulder press. While a gym staple from the golden age of bodybuilding, it forces your shoulder joint into an extreme, excruciating external rotation, bypassing its natural mechanics. For seniors whose shoulder joints have endured decades of use and whose rotator cuff tendons may be thinned and weakened, this exercise is sheer mechanical torture. A damaged rotator cuff makes every upper body movement agonizing, preventing simple acts like brushing your hair, reaching into a cabinet, or performing any muscle-building exercises. This injury doesn't just hurt, it robs you of the ability to get stronger. Alarming orthopedic data shows roughly 31% of seniors regularly performing behind-the-neck presses develop shoulder pain or rotator cuff injuries within the first year, often requiring months of physical therapy or surgery. Consider Rob, 68, who came to me with his right arm hanging limp after a year of doing behind-the-neck presses with a trainer. He reported discomfort early on, but was told it was normal. By month 6, he couldn't sleep on his right side. By month 9, he couldn't lift his arm past his chest. His rotator cuff was torn and barely functional. We halted all upper body training for 3 months, during which his upper body atrophied, while he underwent intensive physical therapy. It took 8 months before he could train his shoulders without pain, regaining the strength he had lost, but at the cost of nearly 2 years of progress. Lastly, you must completely avoid deep knee extensions, specifically on the leg extension machine. This common gym machine appears simple and safe, yet it imposes severe shearing force across your knee joint when you extend your leg against resistance in that seated position. The cruel irony is that once your knees are damaged, effective lower body exercise becomes impossible. Many seniors don't realize this machine was originally designed for rehabilitating specific knee injuries under strict physical therapy supervision, not for general strength training, and certainly not with heavy weight or high repetitions for aging joints. Gym staff rarely explain this critical distinction. If you are serious about building muscle and preventing devastating injuries, steer clear of sit-ups, behind-the-neck presses, and deep knee extensions. Which of these have you been doing? Are you now ready to incorporate the 2 safer, highly effective exercises to truly build muscle? Remember, exercise alone will not build muscle, Muscle building is 80% about what you eat and 20% about your exercises. You can flawlessly execute wall push-ups and chair squats every day, but without feeding your muscles the protein they need to repair and grow, your efforts will be wasted. That's why I've put together something incredibly special for you. A complete high-protein meal plan specifically tailored for seniors aiming to build muscle and combat sarcopenia. This isn't just another generic diet. It's a collection of over 93 delicious, easy-to-prepare, high-protein recipes meticulously designed to fuel muscle growth at any age. Every single recipe is calculated to provide your muscles with exactly what they need for recovery and expansion after exercise, covering breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, all optimized for muscle building. If you're genuinely committed to conquering sarcopenia and reclaiming your strength, this meal plan is an absolute necessity. Click the link in the pinned comment below or check the description box right now to get instant access to all 93 plus recipes. And here's a critical piece of information you can't afford to miss. Tomorrow, I'm releasing a groundbreaking video revealing the #1 supplement that 90% of seniors are deficient in, a deficiency secretly sabotaging your muscle growth, no matter how much you exercise or how much protein you consume. This information could be the key to unlocking your true potential, changing everything for you. But here's the catch. Only my subscribers will be notified the moment that video goes live. If you aren't subscribed, you will miss out. So hit that subscribe button right now, tap the notification bell, and make sure you're ready for tomorrow's reveal. Don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Now go perform those 2 incredibly effective exercises, fuel your body with the right nutrition, and prepare to witness your strength return like never before. I'll see you tomorrow.